Hello, and we're going to be learning how to distinguish different types of triangles. So before we get into it, let's read our objective. Students will be able to
identify different types of triangles by analyzing their shape and angle measurements.
Perfect. Now you might be thinking, oh well, why am I doing all of this? Well, because beyond this lesson, this will help develop stronger critical and analytical thinking that is required that we use in everyday activities. So within this lesson, we will be getting smarter and stronger. So there are three different types of triangles. The first triangle is the obtuse triangle or the obese triangle. Now, if you look at this, there's going to be one angle that is above 90 degrees, which shows this rather large angle in the corner. Now, we have an acute triangle, which is also known as the petite triangle. That means that all three angles are less than 90 degrees. Now, our right triangle. One of the angles must be at least 90 degrees in order to have a right triangle. And because of that, you're going to see that there's going to make a square in the corner. If you don't see that square in the corner, then you're going to see that it makes a perfect L. If you see one of the two, then you know for a fact that it is a right triangle. Now that I've taught you the three different triangles, we're going to get into the triangle song. I'm going to go through it the first time, and then the second time we're going to go through it together. So, right angles are 90 degrees. If it's more than that, then it is obese. If it's less than 90, then it is petite. In the end, it should all be 180. All right? So now that I've demonstrated what it's supposed to sound like, let's go through it together. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Right angles are 90 degrees. If it's more than that, then it is obese. If it's less than 90, then it is petite. In the end, it should all be 180. Perfect. Now that you got the triangle song down packed, we're going to go to guided practice. Now, this is going to require you to use your critical thinking skills to determine the different types of triangles you will be shown. Now, let's take a look at the first triangle. So, let's look at all we can gather from here. What is the first thing that you notice?
I see a square in the bottom left corner.
Perfect. There's a square in the bottom left corner. So, because there's a square in that bottom left corner, what does that tell you?
It's a right triangle.
How can you tell that it is a right triangle?
It should have a perfect L.
It also has a perfect L. And what does a right triangle have?
90 degrees.
How many though?
1.
So there is one angle that measures 90 degrees, which will be shown by this square. So it is indeed a right triangle. Perfect. Now, let's go to the second one. Now, this one should be rather easy because it gives you all three different angle measurements. Now, looking at these angle measurements, what does it tell you?
They're all below 90 degrees.
Great. Since they're all below 90 degrees, what kind of triangle is this?
Acute triangle.
Perfect. It is indeed an acute triangle. Now, this one, however, does not have any angle measurements at all. But you can tell by its size that
one angle is bigger than the rest.
So because that one angle is bigger than the rest, it is rather large than an acute angle, and it's kind of larger than the right angle as well. What kind of triangle would this be?
Obtuse triangle.
Perfect. It is indeed an obtuse triangle. You successfully classified the different types of triangles. Now, not only were you able to use your critical thinking skills and analytical skills to determine the different types of triangles, but you will be able to do that in any problem-solving situation. Thank you.